Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be filming a get ready with me going to the gym. So nobody wants to wear a ton of makeup when they go to the gym, they just kind of want to look decent. You don't want to look like crap, but you don't want to have a lot of makeup melting off your face. So I'm just going to give you an option to like kind of look pretty and fresh, but not, you know, you don't want to look like you have a ton of makeup caked on going to the gym. Alright, so let's get into the tutorial. So first we're gonna conceal those dark circles because even though you're going to the gym, you're working out, you still want to look good, you don't want to look tired and crappy. So I'm gonna be taking my Benefit Erase Paste and putting it on my dark circles. And this is salmon colored, so it'll cover up the bluish hues that are under your eyes. And you don't need very much of this either. As you can see, I only put a little bit, and look at the difference between that inner corner. I like to bring the concealer up over my eyelids too because my eyelids can tend to get a little red. Alright, so now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead and conceal the rest of the got a little bit of redness right here, always got some redness around my nose, so I'm just going to go ahead and take another concealer and conceal that. And for that I will be taking my NARS concealer, it's in the stick form. I'm almost done with this because I love it so much. I've used it down, there's literally only about that much left. It's like the teensiest amount, so I like to take a brush with this. Kind of get all the rest of it out, use as much as I can, and go to town.
My brother, where do you intend to go tonight? I heard that you missed your connecting flight.
Alright, now that we're done concealing, I don't really want much of contour or anything. I don't really wear any bronzers when I go to the gym because I'm so fair, it just kind of looks unnatural without a lot of other makeup. So I will just be applying blush today. I'm going to use my Tarte blush, which I love, and the shade is Pampered. It looks like this. It's pretty. And I'll just be taking this on this old Target brush that I got eons ago. I like a lot of blush because it makes me look a lot more alive and awake since I don't really wear bronzer to the gym. Alright, now our blush is on, so we will move to eyebrows. Now, I don't really like filling them in because they're already pretty thick as it is, and I don't really need to add much color, so I just like to brush them through with a clear brow gel to keep them in place while I'm exercising, since they are pretty long and can get kind of unruly. So for brow gel, I'll be using my Ardell brow gel. Pretty sure it's Ardell. It's pretty rubbed off. I've had this for a while. And just going through my brows and making sure they're nice and neat. And I like the trend of the like fuzzy brow, but I really only like it at the front. So I don't know why I tend to make like an angry face to do it with. Like stands the hairs up straighter so I can get them more up at the beginning. It looks more natural. Alright, so the brows are done and let's move on to highlight, everyone's favorite. And yes, I wear highlight to the gym. And today I will be using the Mary Luminizer, my fave. And I'm just going to be using the e.l.f. blush brush, I believe it is, yes. The e.l.f. blush brush. And And I like to take it on the side where it's more tapered so I can get more of a thin line on my cheek. And I don't like to wear too much to the gym because you're gonna get sweaty as it is, and you know how highlighter makes you look kind of a little bit sweaty if you go too much. So just put a little tad just to make you look awake and cute. Alright, and I think the number one thing that makes you look most awake, even more than concealer in my opinion, is curling your lashes and putting on a little bit of mascara. So I will just be curling them and putting on the CoverGirl Lash Blast Length, which is really good if you just want really natural, very combed out looking lashes. And I'm going to hold that too because you know how your lashes droop at the gym when you're hot. So if you hold it longer, the longer they'll stay up because you don't want droopy lashes, even if you're at the gym. I'll just go in with the mascara to finish it off. Oh, make sure you get a waterproof mascara to do this with, or else you'll end up with transfer all over under here and that will not look cute. So as you can see, my eyes look a lot more awake, but I don't really look like I'm wearing a ton of makeup, which is nice. And it's not going to transfer a ton because it is waterproof. So next I just want to give my lips a little bit more of an even color, and I'm going to use a lipstick that is almost the exact same shade as my natural lip color. It is called Born With It, and it's from the Maybelline Color Sensational line, which are amazing. They have really great formula. So I will be using Born With It. As you can see, it's almost the exact same shade as my natural lip color. It just gives it more of like an even color and a little bit of shimmer, if you will. Over top of that, if it's kind of a dry day, I like to add some lip balm too, just on top of it. So I'll be using the Smith's Rosebud Salve, which is really great. It has like a teensy bit of color in it, but it just gives it a lot of shine, almost like you're wearing a lip gloss, but very moisturizing. It's kind of pink. So I'll just be applying that over the lipstick. Alright, I think we're almost done here. Last things last, I'm just going to add a little bit of the Pixie Glow Mist just to give me a fresh face look, and then we'll be done. Alright, so the last thing we should do is put our hair up in a ponytail and get to the gym. So I'm not going to really do much with my hair, I'm just going to throw it up in a big fluffy ponytail. I like to pull it out so it's a little bit more loose and natural. Pull some pieces down. Fluff my pony up. Alright. Hair up, and you should be ready to go to the gym. Go kick some butt, girl, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.